Mr. Everything. And then you hear Moochie coming in the background making all the noise.
Sound like a party over there.
Yeah, man. She's ready to party. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat.
I know, right?
Rocking with us. Rashawn.
Hi, y'all.
What's up, Moochie? Got the nice purple on.
The whole crew. Moochie's in the building. Got her stuff done. Makeup looking like the color of her chair. What's up, Moochie?
What's up? Look.
Hanging tough, man. So how did you like this episode, Mooch?
I like this episode. Mm-hmm. I like this episode a lot. I made a couple of predictions, and I got a new segment on my channel called Foreshadowing Moments. So be sure to check out that video when it drops. It'll be dropping tonight. So how y'all doing this Saturday, y'all?
All right. What's up?
You gonna behave yourself tonight?
It all depends on you. You gonna wake me up?
Let me tell you something.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
You looking all royal in the purple.
Right, I know. She looking like she that Mind Stone from the damn Thanos. Gone in that joint.
Yep.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can go ahead and tell you tonight there will be no late night life game shenanigans tonight. Okay, we up here way before 12 o'clock.
I'm trying to be serious.
Exactly. We're bringing our final guest on. You guys loved her when we introduced her to y'all last year, and she's back, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all thought we had forgotten, but we didn't. It's the homegirl, the Khaleesi, back in the building. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hello, guys. I miss you guys.
Yeah, we were supposed to be on with us last week, but you was in the studio.
I know. Yeah.
See, I know you trying to get it out. You get them bangers out for the year.
For me, but no, we got the EP coming in 9 days. So.
Okay, cool.
And I will be doing an interview with this young lady in 9 days as her EP drops. Give you guys a little taste of what she's putting out as music. You want to definitely jump on it. She's got some hot tracks, and she's also very hot in the review game. She'll be my only guest when we do Last of Us, so y'all come check us out. But let's get into this tonight. So, Lex the Targaryen, how did you like this? How are you liking this season of BMF, in particular this last episode?
I loved it. I like it so far. I don't have any complaints about it. Honestly, I was really excited for it to come back, and clearly the rain cannot be stopped. So but I'm excited to see what happens with all of this. I love it. I love the realisticness of Terry and Meech's relationship, because you get on your siblings' nerves, like you will punch him in the face, but you can't let nobody else do nothing to him. Like, so, it's very good. Like, it's very interesting to watch this unfold. And even Nicole growing up, like how she's, acting, but I love it so far.
That damn Nicole. Let me just start. So we're going to take this thing step by step.
Through that popcorn.
Boy, I mean, Nicole had it rough in this episode, okay? First, her mama used her credit to get credit cards, then tell her to go buy bra on her damn credit, and then she's throwing popcorn when she's supposed to be going in there to see Coming to America, okay? The original Wakanda, she can't even go in there and enjoy it because the boys is out there fighting. But ladies and gentlemen, take a quick look at what happened, then we're going to start from the very top. Jay, get ready. You're going to be first.
Smoke that elevate your game even more. Knew that. That's part of my organization.
Damn Jewelry, this is a family-run, Christian-owned company. This ain't the drug business.
The real money is at the airport. First-class passengers hit better.
My favors don't come for free. Give me some on me. You carrying product in the car with Mama and Nikki. Rich they worth the reward. I'm trying to put BMF on.
So, J-Mo, we start this thing out with T talking to his daddy. His daddy trying to get him to clean up his act in terms of the way he look in the car, get the business going. Daddy is kind of acting like he run the business when they supposed to be partners. However, Jay, Daddy did give him some good advice, but at the same time, I think we saw a push and pull between the two, being able they can advise each other. How did you like the dynamic between T and his daddy trying to get this limousine business, transport business established?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like how Pops is kind of running him, and that's why he say now he got to deal with a new Meech. And the truth be told, it's really his business, it's his settlement. He the one got shot in the eye. Yeah, they partners, but Pops wouldn't be in this situation without him. So, and now he trying to run him. He had to ask Pops about going to the airport and picking up customers, but when he hired the third person, he talking about, I ain't gotta run nothing by you when it come to the business and this, and like, wait a minute, hold up. So, I think he kind of using that as if it was his, and like he built it from the ground up type of thing, and like as if Terry ain't got no part in it. And I still don't understand why they so broke. So that's a whole nother thing. I still don't get that.
What you got, Moochie, on the relationship with Daddy and T and the business?
I'm mad at the daddy. I'm mad at Charles. Chuck don't give a up. So, I'm just saying, he is basically spending his son money, okay? He's not coming to him and making decisions. He's not listening to any ideas that Terry is providing. And I understand, and I have to keep reminding myself that Terry's still in high school.
I know.
Because he carries himself very mature.
Yeah, he does.
So, you're not, maybe he's making these decisions like this because technically he's probably still a minor. I want to chalk it up to. So he can't sign a legal contract. So maybe it's that. I don't know. So
it make more sense.
Yeah, I'm going to add that. I want to make it make sense to me. That's what it is.
That makes sense.
Lex, what do you got between T and his relationship with old Chucky Ducky Quack take over the business?
Charles is really upsetting me. Mr. Charles is really pissing me off. But before I lose my train of thought, I think that they're still so broke because remember last season they had said something about they can't get all the money in a lump sum because Terry is a minor. It has to be dispersed in increments or something like that. I think that may be why they still broke. But Charles really think that he got shot in the eye, so he entitled to everything. And this is why a lot of times people are afraid to go into business with their siblings or especially their parents because it was all, oh, we're going to be partners when the money, was there and it's what you want me to do. And then when I'm actually doing it, it's no, you're going to listen to me. It's like, did you forget whose money went down, to make this a thing? And that happens a lot of times with families, especially if you are a minor or, you kind of try to stay in that respectful role. But Charles is really a broke boy with steak dreams and it's really pissing me off because I don't understand. Like, didn't literally do anything. Like Terry walking around with a Bojangle eye, what did you do? Like, and they said something about, the money is almost used up. Like, what do you mean? So you used all of my crooked eye money for a business that may or may not take off. Hello? Like, that's a problem. And
crooked eye money.
Yeah, his attitude is so entitled to something that you did nothing for. Even last year when they was with, the pastor and his niece, like, Charles is our money. When did we get shot in the eye? When did we go through, when did we do this? You know what I'm saying? So I can't get with it. And, obviously we're going to know how the story plays out. But this is another reason Charles is to blame partially for pushing his son back into that life when Terry goes back, because you're not allowing him to be a better businessman, which indeed Terry was trying to do. You have hors d'oeuvres in the back. You got the Ferreras, not even the Hershey Kisses. He was on to something. Little jams. You feel me? He was, especially during a time like that, like, Lala ain't lie not once, you know what I'm saying? But you so stuck in a mindset, and last time I checked, prior to Terry doing anything, where was all of his business thoughts and aspirations, and y'all was still broke? So who you advising? It's giving two blind mice.
He was spending his money on his music, and Lex, you can attest. You can attest to people spending money on music because you're starting a budding music career. It costs to get in music.
It do.
And he's waiting for those. As a matter of fact, this is going to.
You got kids, Lex?
I have fur babies, thank God.
Okay. Well, she mad because they got kids and a wife, so that's the thing.
Yeah, and that costs money too.
But let me find out he's spending money on studio time that he don't got no business to be spending it on. I think he's a failed entrepreneur.
Yeah, entrepreneur.
And you know why I say that?
Entrepreneur.
I think he's like one of those type of people. I think they both bad with money. First of all, Lucille and Charles, they bad with money. She done put the doggone Sears card in the baby name, and I was kind of mad at her about that. But
next is gonna be the phone bill.
My thing is this: I feel like he's like one of those type of people that be like, I'm looking around at the house and I see that the living room or whatever is half done. You see like the sheetrock and stuff like that.
You need to paint.
I bet you he was trying to do a contracting business at one time. And he seemed like if it don't pan out, or this is me speculating though.
On
if it
to the
doesn't
next,
pan out like
on
how
to the
it
next
should,
get rich scheme.
He abandons it. If it doesn't happen fast enough for it, he was abandoning it probably.
Because they said he was working in the factory. So at what point in time did you say, I want to become Geoffrey the butler and go start picking people up? Like, at what point in time did that happen? It's not like he was like, all right.
Got shot in the eye.
They the first Uber. They the first
when they
Uber.
Said, there may be a malpractice suit where I could get you a substantial amount.
He said, bingo. He was like,
cab service.
He went home and started doodling in the book, and that wasn't even a good idea at the time anyway, because think about how many taxi services and stuff there are. But what Terry said made sense. Let us close in and marginalize on what people are not doing. Especially back then when it was, running off the time and not set prices. All right, we going to the airport all the way to the west, and there are always lucrative business placed in urban areas where people are afraid to go. Think about if you in the hood or something, it's just like, where's all these white people coming from? They teachers, they working at the hospital, whatever. They need rides. Mm-hmm. Terry was genius for that. So not only am I going to give you a great experience, I'm going to take y'all where nobody else is taking y'all. He hit the jackpot, and Charles is just chomping on that dry TV dinner like he should have chose.
Yeah, that looked straight 1980s TV dinner.
With some oil. Yeah, that's when you had to put it in the oven.
He said he should have choked.
Yeah, those are the original ones. Those was good.
Sexually frustrated, and it makes them I agree, Chuck.
Come on now. You ain't going to make that many bad decisions because you ain't getting your back blown out.
Well, a woman
Shout out to Reggie.
A woman be focused.
He found that magazine. He's spanking his monkey. He all right.
He's spanking
Let's
his
talk
monkey.
about that magazine.
That chick.
It ain't the same. It ain't the same.
He needed at least a VHS tape.
Yeah, 8-track or something, play the music and then look at the magazine while you're running the 8-track. Something brother out.
He was playing that guitar.
Doing the Vaseline.
Who said Vaseline?
I'm about to break this little party up already, because y'all are here. Y'all about to go Life Games After Dark already, getting close.
No, I'm not getting. Nobody
got that look on your face.
We're not gonna get like that. What?
Got that look on your face.
We're not gonna get like that. Trust me. I got you, Lamont.
Okay, here we go. It's your boy, the Cinderella mother effer, just running up on people while they at the ice cream shop. Spraying bullets, just spraying them all over the place. Hey, that was his words, not mine. So when you first seen him, Lex, what was you thinking was going to be his role? Did you think he was going to have a significant role, or you knew he was doomed from the beginning?
Kind of when characters pop up like that is how they pop up. As soon as he popped up last, and I said, "Oh, time is ticking." Because this man is a fool. He shot somebody outside a basketball game. Like, he's like Lamont, but more blunt. Like, I mean, Lamar, but more blunt. Like, well, no, I ain't gonna say that. Lamar's dirty. But I didn't think he was gonna last too long, obviously. But how it wrapped up in the end, it was literally like a killer Cinderella story. Like, dude. But I mean, y'all know me, word to Danny, like, listen, everybody got its examples. People as human beings, as animals, respond to 3 things: affection, pain, and consequences. So you want to show out, you done got, it is what it is. I mean, in that type of lifestyle, you got to do what you got to do. You do what you got to do. So I was with it, but I didn't think he was really going to go around trying shoes. And then at one point, no, carry on.
Yeah. And then got out the car and started running and shooting and stuff. Moochie, what you got for Cinderella mother effer? What you got for him? And did you catch how? Mooch. Did you catch how K9 was telling Meech? Now that we partner with more people, we got more enemies to worry about.
Well, they're gonna have enemies on both sides. With this whole thing, as soon as I knew he ran out the car, I said, he's good as gone. Who gets out the car during a shootout and you getting away? All you had to do was keep driving. But even if the tires was flat, you keep it moving.
They kind of had put up a blockade, Mooch. K9 boys had kind of blocked the road off a little bit, but I still wouldn't have got out the car. I would just ran right on through them.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, you could have ran right through them and still going. Mm-hmm. That part I didn't understand, but I liked it. I was entertained.
Yeah, me too. Jade, you got anything to say about the male Cinderella?
Sure. I mean, that was dumb to get out the car. I mean, we all know 4 wheels beat 2 heels any day of the week. So, them 4 wheels was going to beat them 2 heels. He was clapping up against that concrete trying to run away. I'd have ran on the curb, put a 2-3 wheel motion, whatever, before I'd have did that one. So, he deserved what he got.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to be bold enough to get your ass out the car, make sure your gun is so big you got to carry it with 2 hands. What the hell are you going to do with that pop shooter? And you surrounded by people. What are you going to do with that? Yeah. Stay in the car, man. Stay in the car.
It reminds me of that scene off of, what was that, Harlem Nights, where he was like,
don't shoot that little pistol. Shoot that little motherfucker no more.
Yeah, he needed something from 3 Amigos or something.
Yeah, man. Oh, Lord. Here we go. But, Moochie, you get this one. Lord have mercy. I'm almost ashamed to do this to Charles. I'm gonna call him old Chucky Chuck. I'm scared to do this to him. But Lucille is cleaning the house. And so she says she cleaning the house. She was
cleaning the house. And that's how we find stuff.
That was nosy. Whatever. That wasn't messy.
That's how we find stuff. Look, I was just putting his guitar pick away, and then I found that.
She ain't had no business opening that man's guitar to see how he was plucking the strings.
Look, he was plucking the strings all right and beating the meat.
She ain't want her tune played.
Yeah, I bet you did play. I bet you did play.
But Moochie, if the person you put that ring on won't let you respond when you tap on that shoulder late night, what other choice you got? You got to go in there, play your own fiddle, and then suck on your skittle. So that's what he did.
He started playing the flute.
Yeah. And then Moochie, they have a little debate that they going to Cleveland. We learned that the mama don't like she don't like Chuck at all. And so to cap this all off, the mama said, look, Nicole needs some bras. She's growing up. I need a little something. So they have that argument. She goes to Sears and look behind Nicole's head. There's that sexy black dress that she winds up buying with Nicole. She looked good in it. She did.
She looked really good in it.
I think he should have went on ahead and smashed.
She looked good in it.
Yeah, he should have smashed and let all that anger up out of him.
Look,
yeah, and then you pull out the credit card.
He did mess up right there.
He should have got it first.
Right, exactly, Lamont.
Exactly. You didn't be like, and you put the credit card in the baby name.
And then y'all would have felt a little better talking about it.
Wouldn't that have been just as dirty, Moochie?
All this being love and war. He was going to get off and get some. She was going to give him some. She wanted to be taken. She already said that. Yeah, he could have took it and gave it to her. You know what I'm saying?
But
hey, baby.
Yeah. That's true. He said, I want you to throw it on me, though. I don't want to take it all the time.
She wanted him to throw it in a circle. Yeah. I'm not going to talk too bad because the baby.
Right.
Popped up like the superstar.
Girl, aren't you supposed to be in? What are you doing with boots
they
on?
grow up so fast, man.
She got my favorite boots on, the little black ones.
No, she got. You want me to show them your boots? Show them your boots.
Let me see your boots.
Yeah.
Those are cute.
It's the bow for me. Go L.
Oh, those are pretty, L.
Mm-hmm. So, Moochie, what do you think about Lucille using her daughter's name for a credit card? Elle, can I get a credit card in your name? No. Elle,
no. Say no. Say no, Daddy. No.
She like, what's a credit card?
She know what it is. She takes mine and go. Yeah, she takes mine and go be buying fruits and apples and oranges and stuff.
At least she eating healthy.
So, what you think about this, Moochie? This situation with Lucille and Nikki.
Now she put the credit card in the baby name. I was really mad about that. I was really upset about it. I didn't like it. I didn't like the fact that she did it. I thought it was wrong. Hey, baby. Hi. You being a good girl?
She was like the cutest thing ever.
So innocent when they young, man. It's sweet.
Tell your little friends bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Go to bed. Take off the boots. Go to bed, honey. Go this way.
Take off the boots.
He said take off the
them Yeezys.
All right. Jay, what'd you think about the situation?
I mean, I think he messed up. They'd have been better off talking about that afterwards. They'd have let a few endorphins loose and let a little tension out. And they would have felt a little better about it when they talked about it. And, it would have been better. I get what he's saying. You always want me to take you and this and that. Damn, don't you want me sometimes? I mean, women forget sometimes a dude does like to feel like he's wanted too sometimes. We don't want to feel like we got to always be jumping on you and taking this or that. Yep. Like, it is nice sometimes. That's why sometimes what attracts a man to another woman is that new woman likes you and want to talk and be all over you and stuff, and that's one thing that you ain't had in a long time. So that is different. It ain't always about just getting some new coochie. It's somebody showing they like you again and all on you. So that's one thing. He like, yeah, here we go again. I gotta go take some more coochie. Like, you didn't turn me into a little coochie thief up in this mud. Like,
right. Ain't nobody trying to take it.
Right.
Yeah, you want to stroke our masculinity and get our testosterone going. Girl, come jump on this Glock.
Right. Act like you can't wait to have it. Full clip.
Yeah.
Shoot up the
Make
club.
us feel good by when we come home, instead of us having to come in there and rub on your shoulder like Halle Berry.
Another job to do.
We want you to just open it up and say, come on in. Literally.
Right.
Come on.
Or lay back, relax, and I'm going to do it and everything. And
you got a super chat.
Yeah.
Don't change the subject.
Drop to your knees and make me say please. Let me say
drop down and get your eagle on.
Lucille was jealous of the woman in the magazine. I don't think she was jealous of the woman in the magazine. Sometimes I feel like women or people in a relationship, they can feel when there's a rift with their partner. And most of the time, women know when there's a rift with their partner, we mad because we ain't getting none. And
she brought it on herself.
You're not giving it to us because you're not feeling emotionally, not having your emotions met by us for whatever the case may be. So then you start thinking we doing something when we may or may not be doing it. And for Lucille, seeing that magazine probably reminded her that my relationship with him is failing. I have an idea what's wrong. I don't want to do nothing to fix it. and he's looking to get it elsewhere because she know he wants some. He just tried to get some from her last episode, and she said, "I got to get up and go to work." When she know good
like
as well,
3 in the morning.
Yeah, hey, but look, man, Charles, if he ain't had none in 3 weeks, it would have took him 3 strokes, and he would have been out the game, coach, and that would have been all the pleasure he needed. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
She wouldn't even have to move from her side, actually.
Nothing.
He just wanted to sneak up.
He'd have been like, "Oh, thank you." They'd have both went to right to sleep.
Lex Targaryen, what do you have to say about this situation? Because I assume you don't have you all you got is fur babies right now, so you're not dealing with some of these huge things they're dealing with. But what is your opinion of their situation? Shout out to DeMarcus for that super chat too, brother.
They're annoying. They're very annoying. They're so annoying. Like, it certain things, it's just common sense. Like, first of all, it's sexual tension, but it's also a missing desire. Like, yeah, she kind of want to sleep with her husband, but she looking at him like he is scrub. Like, she looking at him like he is scrub, low key. And then, like, she want new stuff. She ain't trying to be like, "Hey, Charles," and like her little raggedy nightgown. She ain't got none. Nicole don't even got nothing to put her boobies in. So no, I'm not turned on right now. Like, yes, I want to hump somebody, and yes, we're married, and I'm a good Christian, so I'm not gonna cheat on you, but I can't really get jiggy with you right now. And he looking at it in the sense of like, you my wife, I'm trying to get my hump on, and I got this business. And Charles is a lot of this, and Lucille see it too, but then Lucille play the victim a lot, and he see that. So they just kind of like need to go to goat yoga or break up or something. They work
don't worry. How old do you all think they are right now?
They gotta be maybe in their 40s.
40s.
Early or
late 40s, I'll say.
On the other side of 45.
Yeah.
But you know what else? I want to know what hand-me-down bras Nicole is wearing. Because she don't got an older sister.
Her mama
is wearing
donations to church, thrift store, something.
No, she can't wear her mama's because her mama's is big there.
Listen, they probably was used to back in the day dealing with hand-me-downs because they have boys,
cousins,
and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Okay, so she got hand-me-down. Okay, so we'll say it like that. Okay.
Yeah, I think that for sure. But like,
somebody put goodwill in the chat.
Yeah, they just real frustrating. It's just like it's almost like it's really drawn out. And I get that, like, we're getting deep into like their met, but it's like, oh my God, we all just like hump or shut up. Like, it's so annoying because it's just like Charles every time he hits the screen, I'm irritated because it's like, what broke boy finna say now? Like, TLC, cue him in. Like, his theme song just need to be Scrubs every time he open his mouth. Like, every time. And then Lucille just, like, 1 minute she want to be super strong mom, and then the next minute she want to be so passive. Oh, Charles, I want you to take me. No, says she wanted to swipe that card so you could get something new. Stand on it. Like, miss me. Like, they're so annoying. So,
Don't Trip has told us where a lot of the family money going from. She said,
I think so. I said that.
Lucille is giving all her money to Reverend Swift.
Reverend Swift, Pastor Snoop, whatever the case may be, he getting all of them dividends.
Dividend. Moving right along, J-Mo, I'm going to come right to you on this one. When you saw this vase of flowers, fresh flowers that look like they came straight from Food Lion in B. Mickey's mama's hospital, did you know automatically who had left these flowers in there? B. Mickey didn't do it?
Yeah, because he was staring and looking. Yeah, Meech wasn't there. Right. Coach Cop, he got his eye on him. You say Food Lion, I take it that's a grocery store chain in your area.
Yep, you can go. You can run in Food Line. This is their main flowers right here. You can go in there and get them things for $3.99 right now. You know what I'm saying?
That name is funny to me. The Food Line.
A good way to pay it forward, so that when the day comes, you ever get in trouble with your spouse, your significant other, your male boyfriend, whatever you got. Run in Food Line, get these $4 flowers, and pre-give, and just say I was thinking about you, so that when the day comes and your ass fuck up. You remember I was thinking about you when everything was going good. It wasn't no special occasion or nothing like that. Don't forget that. But anyway, Jay, how is you liking how Coach Cop is treating B. Mickey? He's willing to put his mama in a special place where she's going to get top-notch care if he can turn over Mickey. he turned over Meech, but he can't get his hands on Meech. And I told y'all, B. Mickey was gonna snitch.
Yeah, so he put, and that's what I say on on my video yesterday. He put him and his mom's in that special place, so he could put B. Mickey in a special place, basically in debt to him. And then he hit him with the we family, so that now he feels indebted as if he owe him, and it's going to be a conflict in his head because Meech also says family, and then so whose family are you in? Who are you going to have loyalty to? So he's fucking with his head in the sense of, you not only doing this out of fear of going to jail, I also looked out for you. Now you indebted to me, which is putting B. Mickey in a bad situation. And he did snitch and give up, Rerun and Goofy that jumped out the window, but I don't think he was trying to give up Meech on purpose then, and I don't think he gonna really give up Meech, which is gonna come down to some stuff in the future. So we'll see.
Okay. I'm gonna come to you, Mooch, but before I do, let me shout out B. Hadley, $5. Wet and dry purse don't match.
Yeah,
wet kitty.
Wet kitty and dry purse don't match.
They match for some people if your penis bigger than the purse. Y'all women, y'all females can stop this mess.
Bust that purse open.
About that pocket.
Yeah, but that's when you got to keep the dudes door, shoes pointed about the door. They don't get to spend the night or nothing.
Hey, well,
they don't get to spend the night. Their shoes stay pointed at the door because that's where they going. Soon as I get off, you gonna get off.
I'm 100% sure Charles would love to have that same situation. You know what? Just let me get off and leave.
Who knows? He probably got that situation already with next door neighbor Mabel. Anyway.
No, he got that situation going on with Denise. Mark my word.
That new driver. Driving Miss Denise.
You got a super sticker.
Oh, Savannah Rivers, I appreciate you. Super sticker for $1.99. I appreciate that.
What's up, Savannah? What up?
What you got, Moochie, for B. Mickey and Coach Cop and their relationship and just being under his thumb? What you got for me?
Look, I feel like he is snitching, but he's not gonna give Meech up. And if it gets close to that, I feel like he's gonna use Dink as a shield.
Hell.
And they gonna think he's the one that's doing the talking. Check out my theory video. Anywho, I had to do that. Thank you.
I have a child in here that
it sounded like something was going on.
Khaleesi, what you got going on? Let me get my child.
Yeah, it sounded like something crashed a couple minutes ago.
I hope it's not I'm getting Nino vibes, like Meech gonna have to end up doing B. Mickey in, because regardless of how you talking. And we saw how Meech took that last season, any form of snitching, you know what I'm saying? Wow. So I don't think that's going to turn out too well for him. I think if he was real, he should have said something the moment he got out of custody, like, bruh, they got me roped up. I know you told me to get rid of the gun. He should have said something immediately.
I feel like this. If he's already roped up, take the charge, man. They your charges. Take the charge and do the.
They told him to get rid of the gun.
Take the charge. This is all on you, buddy. This is all on you. You messed up. Take the charge.
And it was. I think he's scared because, like they said it not one time. Terry told him last season. Meech told him last season. You cannot. You got to get rid of that gun. You want to hold on to it. Now you roped up. And regardless, last episode, like, can't really say nothing. This episode, regardless, you gave up a spot that anybody could have just been, you know what I'm saying? Like, you snitching. And now dude mother is in a better center. Like, it's just going to keep getting better and better. So my thing is, we know for a fact that detective make it to the end because we saw him arrest Terry. Now, if it's some sort of twist, what if it's something like, oh, all right, Mickey and them get him kicked off of this force or something here, so he can't work in this area, so now he got to work in another area. That's why he took down Meech instead of Terry, because he was working for another department. You know what I'm saying? So I could see that happening, but I don't know. If he lives, he done shimmy Jimmy. He done shimmy Jimmy'd out the situation. But if not, I could clear cut see a little Nino situation. You know, 50 like borrowing from the classics and throwing it into, you know, and making it its own. I don't mean like fighting and stuff like that, like literally stuff that's like so I can see that playing both ways. Either he gonna get fired from that area, or it's gonna be a Nino situation, one of the two.
And here's where my second theory comes in too, with the whole thing with the gun. If son touched that gun and he use it, the body's gonna be on him.
Fingerprints.
Okay.
Especially if he trying to get rid of that gun in the house for a reason. So, and then what if the son tries to get that gun to handle the bully? Because he said
that's what I said. Check out my theory video.
Okay, we on.
I'm going. Look, I gotta plug every time. Look, I gotta plug it.
Okay, now Moochie, you're plugging too much now. You plug.
Right,
keep your plugs to one every 10 minutes.
Focus. Hold on.
Yeah, you're going too much now.
All right.
Let's keep the mission going. Let's keep our mission going. We doing
all right.
good.
Let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving. Now,
I'm telling you, all of these things are going to come to pass.
Yes, they will come to pass, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we're going to Cleveland. And how do y'all like Rick James with the letter CT? That's going to be joining Meech's organization.
With the letter CT.
I say CB4. Where you at?
Hey, what you mean the letter CT?
Do you see his teeth?
CB4.
You can make a letter C with his teeth. But I like this cat. I like this cat. Did y'all catch his name? Did y'all catch his name?
Wilbert.
What was it? Rick. Okay.
James.
Rick James.
So he introduces Meech to a crew that has a guy in it named Rail. Okay. Meech is going to put him on. He wants them to sell a little weed. Move that. He's going to give him that white girl. He decides to give him the white girl. They make some terms. This punk, you know what, Rail decides he's going to go against the terms. And he's going to double cross me. He's basically going to say, nah, I don't like your terms. You on my turf. It is what it is. Meech said, okay. Show up at the man house, help his mama get the groceries in the house, point the gun at his balls, and say, give me my white girl back, and I'm going to keep your money. I'll let you start that one off, J-Mo.
Yeah, I mean, dude thought that he could punk Meech, but Meech pretty much knew that if he let dude get away with that dope, that he was dead by K9. So he had to come and let dude know, for one, because that's how the dope business go. If you can get robbed, you can't really be in business, because why would somebody pay you if they can rob you and you're not going to do nothing? So,
that's true.
You know, so dude tested him, and he had to come and let him know, okay, you want to play? Your moms could get touched. Like, I'm that type that'll come and, you know, put something on your mom, so you don't know where I'm at and what I'm about. So, you know, you might want to think twice. And so I think that, you know, that was a good move for Meech, because if he came back without that money or the dope, he was dead with K9, so he had to pretty much check dude. Now, I think in the end, it's going to cost Eazy-E his life, you know what I'm saying? MC Gusto running that, you know what I'm saying, video store. They ain't going to be too kind. They going to rewind that ass eventually. And whether it's, you know, money and they greet, you know, shady or whatever, but, you know, we'll see.
And Meech not going to a soft kidnapping. We know that.
Yep. Moochie, is Rail going to be a good loyal soldier, or he going to be an enemy in the end?
He's going to be an enemy. I think they're going to put the squeeze on his cousin for the money. Mm-hmm. They're going to debo the money from him. He's not going to be in charge. He's going to think he's in charge in the beginning, but he's not. You see how he got his... What's the guy's name again? The other
Real.
because he looked like Johnny Bravo, the cartoon.
Yeah,
He didn't see it like that, but
Big Yellow.
I'm sorry, but he don't look like Johnny Bravo. You
He
know
looks like he
that's
looks
why you
just
laughing.
like him. Just like him. Only thing he missing is the oval chest.
Yeah, so like Johnny Bravo.
They do got a forehead, don't they?
Look, Johnny Bravo he already got his warning. If Meech come back, it's gonna get ugly. Especially if he come back, if he gotta come back here. And I think he is. But
We're gonna have to handle that business.
I like the way he handled the situation because he was more bark around his voice. And look at how he was once. Look, I'm in your home now. What you gonna do? I'm in your home.
And I'm drinking water.
And I'm drinking your mother water. And I came in with the groceries.
Right.
He sunned him right in front of his mother.
Yeah, that was one of
how
them.
bitch was effing with him like, oh no, ma'am, can I have some water?
Yeah, because like he's a well-mannered kid, so of course he know how to play the double kid thing. But when it's time to get to the streets, he know how to be that street too.
Oh, shoot. Now, what you got, Lex, on this whole Johnny Bravo versus Meech situation? Is he going to help him or is he going to hurt him?
No, I think he gonna still feel some sort of way and want retaliation, and Meech gonna have to put him down. I'm 100% with Moochie. Cousin Jerry Curl not gonna make it. He probably gonna be a casualty or something. And maybe that's when the family really end up knowing like how deep Meech is in the game or something like that. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna be a casualty. That could be the funeral. Wait, hold up.
I think it's gonna be a little different, actually.
Or was it just BMF? I mean, or was it just
No,
Power?
that was Power. You think about
It wasn't
Power.
nothing from this one? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, Cuzzo may not make it, or in another world, Cousin may make it, and you know he that plugged in pack, and that part may actually work because he may have him in line at this point. You know what I mean? But because honestly, after you done got into my house that easily because of my mother. And she just simply thinking, oh, young man helping me with the groceries. My son inside, so I'm not going to get murdered, not even knowing. You know what I'm saying? So he may behave because that would have put that fear in me. You walked in the house that smooth. I'm looking over my
I come downstairs, you in my mother's kitchen.
Sipping water.
And then I look at it
water.
as, let me just say right quick, you know, if they keep it accurate, he allegedly brought everybody together peacefully, so to speak. So,
Well, I hope
so then I guess he laid down. So it's what, get down or lay down? So do lay down.
I guess if they keep it accurate, yeah. They may change it up. Who knows?
Jay, they not gonna keep it accurate. There are some extra people in this story that wasn't in the real story that are going to be used as plot devices of death. I mean, like,
and then they have that whole disclaimer in the beginning when the show starts.
There's
a lot of this might have actually happened.
Some of it did.
Yeah.
Some of it did, but not all of it, though.
I just want to know the whole if they gonna show the whole Wolf situation.
In Atlanta.
That's with P. Diddy and them
getting killed. Yeah, that's a big, and him getting shot in the booty.
Him getting shot in the booty, exactly.
Yeah, she don't know. We may be getting too far ahead.
That's from the documentary. But yeah.
That's when they was living in Atlanta, so that's still a ways to go.
And look, like Jay, they don't even, like the way this story is going so far this season, they don't need to even move yet. Like he's establishing the pipeline now, and this has been a good story with him just establishing. Like, I can't wait to see what you're gonna do next. Like, imagine when they finally do get to ATL. They can make like 3 seasons of ATL.
Yeah, they could.
Easy. That's probably what the spinoff might be.
Right. They probably
said that, Lamont. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yep. You can easily get some seasons out of that. And now, Khaleesi, I'm going to hit you. So, the Black Superman, we learned, is backed by popular demand. In real life, he never died anyway. And so, in the story, they decide not to let him die. But, you know, he was in there nigger rigging the medical equipment, taking stuff off, making it beep, get the police to come in there, and then boom. His ass got cuts in his ribs. I even heard one of his lungs deflated, and he was still able to choke out Camacho, the cop. So talk to me about Lamar. And then you remember Khaleesi. We seen him later get picked up by his homeboy that loves to suck on dead nipples.
Yeah, that's his nasty necrophilic cousin.
Dead.
Yeah, I think I don't know how. I mean, obviously he had to get out some sort of way, but this little part, I wish they kind of would have wrote it different because it's kind of really dramatic. Like, dude just went through all of that, been in a coma, got a colostomy bag, and he's strong enough to choke somebody out. So either he a bit on the out of this world side and just got superhuman. Like, they could have wrote this another way. Maybe, I don't know, somebody would have. He was getting transported and they would have took it. This was just kind of unrealistic as heck. I wish they didn't do it like this. But I'm glad that Lamar is still here. You know what I mean? I just hated that sequence. It was like, then he kind of can't stop the rain, in the rain, crawling for help. So this beacon of hope. And he like, I'm here, cousin. Like, how did this Negro get to the phone? Like
with no pockets, no change.
Right, they don't even got he don't got the celly in the hospital, so it ain't even like he could have just hit a quick little.
And they wasn't even carrying cell phones like that then.
Unless
I think it's like either 89, 90.
They got cell phones. It's just you got
88 coming to America.
Yeah,
88.
my daddy had one and a beeper.
You can call. He could call his boy from the hospital room.
Yeah,
he used the hospital phone.
He was trying to get out of there.
Yeah,
One thing I would have did with that scene.
Cop out. But like I said, like, I'm very glad that Lamar is here. I'm waiting to see the storyline, how it links up. Mm-hmm. Somebody said it earlier in the comments that they think it's going to be Battle of the Crazies, him versus K9. Mm-hmm. And I'm here for all of that. I just, like... I know it's a TV show, and of course we want that extraness, but it's like I want stories like this to kind of like stay realistic to stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like a slip out escape or something like that, that's possible. If he would have took a syringe or something from one of the nurses and stabbed him real quick, switch clothes and been out, that's realistic. This Negro ain't choking nobody with no colostomy bag, a half a lung, 1/15 of the kneecap, and no brain cells. Like,
yeah, and he looked like he popped his stitches.
Right, and where's his colostomy bag?
Exactly.
Well, they say they was about to. They ain't say they did it yet.
So what? They was waiting for him to come out. He's already out the coma.
No, they didn't say he had one. They could have. They could have. If I would have done it a little different, even though I ain't no writer and who the hell am I, but I would at least had him hit him with something upside the head or something.
I know,
like that thing that they be walking in. You know that? Or like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and he holding on to that silver thing.
Yeah.
Like, hit him with one of them metal bedpans.
Any of that would have been better.
Oh yeah, probably not in there because he got the colostomy bag. That's right.
Or like he taking a shower or something, and Mr. Lamar.
Well, we don't know if he got it just yet.
You know,
they had to show you.
Even if he had the colostomy bag, he would still have a he'd still be able to, go to the bathroom. That's for the other end.
But so even without any of that, laying in a coma for that amount of time, your muscles atrophy. Exactly. You'd have to learn how to walk.
We don't even know how long he was in a coma. You're right, Jay.
Even 1 week, your body is messed up. In just 1 week, you'd be surprised. Some people have to learn to walk again if they've been in a coma for a week.
And he got shot. He had some neuro damage. He done got shot in the face, the neck, everything. Like, come on, bro. That's come on. That was lazy.
I think they done that to try to show you just the menacing appeal of Lamar, because K9 has showed you how menacing he is. They got to show you how tough and menacing Lamar is without weapons. Mm-hmm. So if Lamar is so tough, he done almost been to near death and got shot. Got a colostomy bag. He got a punctured lung.
That AKA from crazy people's strength.
Yes. They got to show you he ain't nothing to be playing with. So I think the writing was trying to tell you he was on his deathbed and still strong to take out a white car.
Okay.
Okay. Literally,
but is he dead or did he just put him to sleep?
Put him to sleep.
Okay.
You sure was dead? I don't know. That neck.
Nah, he looked like he put him to sleep. That's what I thought. Because when he was at the restaurant, but Bryant, he told them that he's on the run, so they didn't say anything about the cop being dead.
Right.
So,
We probably choked them on couches and hit a shimmy jimmy.
heck yeah,
Shout out to
Right.
shout out to
But
Samara
still.
in the comments. She says she was in a coma for a month and it took her 3 months to get back right.
wow.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, my
sister.
homegirl, she was in a coma too for a while when COVID hit, and she didn't remember stuff. She didn't remember certain things right before it happened, and people had to remind her like with certain things because she had like a party before she got sick.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. So people, don't forget, we do have a TikTok, and look at the faces on my TikTok. You might want to come check that out. Sometimes I drop videos up there before we get here, and I do have the podcast, and the number one place downloading me in the world, Brooklyn, New York. Download me again this year, and be sure to follow us on social media, Twitter. I respond there as well, IG. We all got those accounts, links in the description. Moochie, you on deck. So T done got his business going. He at the airport, right? And you got this gunless security officer trying to run shop on everybody, charging them a tax, Moochie, to park on the corner where they supposed to do their job in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So T shows you his street smarts. He makes a damn union right there, gets rid of little buddy, but created another problem because you know what he did when he went to go pick up his boot thing? He went in there and took the competition's brochures, threw them on the street, and this Luigi-eating MFer shook his hand and almost broke it with the grip he gave him and said, "You shouldn't mess with us." I dropped a theory about what I think they did in this trailer coming up, but Moochie, I want you to talk a little bit about this airport scene and the Luigi-eating MFers, and if you agree with my theories.
I did. I saw your theory. I do think they was the ones that they're gonna be the ones that is gonna give him some trouble. He's gonna have some trouble with them. It's beef, and like I said, even though he gave him a firm handshake, you gotta keep in mind Terry's still in high school, so he's a young man, but he's not a man. He's still a kid at the end of the day. That's why he stepped to him like that. I guess to scare him, but he doesn't scare easy. He letting them know, get the F off of me,
Right.
letting them know. So I think it's going to be some type of retaliation by these guys for him crossing out their name on a brochure and writing his information, because some of those did circulate because he had his name.
Right. He sure did. What you think, Khaleesi?
I agree completely with Moochie. They look like, you know what I mean? We don't know if that's, a way that, let's just say the mob or somebody else is cleaning their money. Like, we don't know.
That's what I said.
So I look forward to seeing that, because if y'all out here slicing tires, y'all ain't just mad because they stealing customers. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit deeper than that. So they might have tapped into a whole world that they didn't even need to tap into. You know? I'm looking forward to that, because that's what that's given by how they're like, we know 50 and we know the power verse, but the demeanor was given off like, not trying to be stereotypical, but like Italian mob, or like European, it was mob ties. So I'm with it. I'm trying to see what's up. I like it. I like the juiciness. But I think that what's gonna happen is they're gonna have to meet. I think what's gonna happen this season is Meech gonna have to save Terry, and Terry gonna have to save Meech in a way.
Right.
But I mean, like, I feel like it's gonna be the brother crossover, like they feel something. But I will say, if there is anything up with B Mickey, Terry gonna pick it up before Meech.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He already don't like him. I agree.
Terry gonna pick it up before
he already don't like him, and don't be surprised if he handled it before Meech too.
I would love to see that, because the last time Terry was with a body, he was puking.
Yep, they was talking about that yesterday.
Where's Pat? Did they kill Pat last season? Did they?
No, he not dead. I think he's coming too. I think he's coming back too. You think he coming back on? Pat is coming back, and he gonna be mad. He might handle Terry, y'all. So good, especially
with my boy Pat at. That's what
if he feeling on that booty.
Jay,
coming back. Pat is coming back.
What you got for the mob, Jay? Me and you in agreement. We think that this is a wash. This is a front. They washing money through touch of class, car services. What you got, Jay?
Yeah, I mean, in Chicago, I know the mob be having limo and waste management type stuff and all of that, different things. So, yeah. One thing I think that he didn't know is that if it's similar to Chicago, you can't park at the airport. So, dude can make all y'all leave. So, that's why you giving him the money so you can sit there. Now, you talking about you ain't going to pay him. He can say, well, move. And if all of them say we ain't going to pay, well, all of y'all move.
And then what? Airports, you need a hack license to go up in the airport like that.
Probably now, I know at least back in that time, you probably couldn't stop and just be waiting at the minimum. Like you say, nowadays, it's probably a lot more, especially since 9/11, you probably just can't just pull up like that. I mean, I know they let, Uber and Lyft people come. Uber and Lyft pull up. But they can't just wait. They got to be not too far away, I think, and then pull up.
You got like about a minute. You got a minute. You got about a good minute.
They rush you when you getting your bag out the car. Hurry up.
So, back then it wasn't as bad, but it's still, airports ain't never been where you could just sit. So, I don't know how that's going to work out for them. We'll see. But you better just pay that $20 and just call it a day. You're going to make that money back. What is it, $25? You tripping, dude. You know what I mean? That $25, you could sit there and he put 4 people in one car.
Nah, F that, Jay. I can't pay the tax, man. No, I done been in this situation driving.
I feel you. I feel both ways. I wouldn't want to, but I wouldn't want to mess it up.
Let me tell you how I fixed my situation. Let me tell you, when I was driving cab, and this airport wasn't as big as Detroit airport, I don't think. But I fixed my situation because one of the people I had to pick up was a coach for the football team, the college football team in my city. And I said, look, man, I know you want me to be here waiting by the door, but I can't because this fool keep telling me I got to keep running around in a circle. And he was like, for real? I was like, yeah, he claimed he loved East Carolina football, blah, 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 blah. Next thing I know, coach went over there, had a talk with the security guard. Security guard had me front and center waiting for people every single day. That's how I handled my situation.
Yeah, you got lucky he had a person he was going to respect and listen to, I guess.
Exactly. Exactly. So now I'm on you, Jay, for this one. How do you feel about T saving Meech from all the security crossings that was going on in the city, putting his own baby mama and baby on the line, and the baby almost became a crackhead when they got there because the baby almost took the drugs.
Death baby.
Right.
I think this whole scene was for us to see that they gonna realize that the car service and transport and stuff and the car service is the way to go, because all those checkpoints and stuff, he gonna realize they really didn't even think twice about me with her or whatever. So he was kind of tweaking, but at the end of the day, I think that's what that's gonna show, and that's what that was all about. That was messed up, putting him at risk though and not knowing, but
yeah, but he saved him.
Yeah,
he did save him. He did, he's still showing, even though he's trying to be out the game, a part of him is still in the game. It's still there. So what you got for me, Khaleesi? How'd you feel about T saving his brother but putting his own family at risk?
If I was Luan, I would have slapped the piss out of Terry. I would have slapped his eye straight.
She don't know. She don't know.
If I was her and I knew, what I know watching the TV, nah, Terry need his eye knocked straight. You just really it's the transportation thing. All right, cool. If she would have known, I felt like she might have lied for him or something. I don't know, because she didn't have a problem lying to him before. But the fact that, think about how quick that was. One of the things that's missing. I'm doing what any mother would do, making my baby's bottle, or the grandmother's making the baby's bottle. You not quick enough. Now my child done ingested crack at large amounts. That is pure crack and what? I don't know.
That's instant death. That's instant death.
My kid drinking a bottle with an OD.
And they going to jail because when they find out what the baby died from and all that.
Exactly. So you just put all of us at risk. What if they would have thought that I was in it? Or like I saw it as a kid once and it freaked me out. Like my dad had to explain to me, we was on a highway and I saw, it was a couple that was pulled over and the cops had on gloves and they were searching the baby's diaper. And I was like, Mom, like, what are they doing? And
because they put it in the diaper.
My child is subject to all of that. I'm subject to all of that. I could go to diapers, anything. You riding around and you knew. It's me versus everything. You already got a reputation all because you want to play Super Save Meech. And he ain't even asking to help.
You say you can go to what? Diapers. What is diapers?
Yeah.
Like child protective service.
Yeah, the child protective thingy. Because, you know what I mean? Like, now we questioned and observed or whatever. The same people that came for, like, Keyshawn and P Valley. When,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The same people that came for Lakeisha. She's threatening to have cash taken.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So all of that because you want to play Super Save Meech because you got 1 foot in the game and 1 foot out. Pick a side, dude. Like, especially with something like that, you got to pick a side. You know what I mean? But Terry ticking me off this season anyway. But in the same breath, I can't even fully be mad at him because I'm 28, so I could think back to being 18. I could think back to being 15, 14, 13. And how I think now at 28 is completely different than how I was thinking at 17. And when I'm 35, 40, that's going to be completely different than how I think now. So that maturity has been kicked in.
Exactly. He still got that mentality.
His frontal lobe, and my grandmother, it's a joke between me and my grandmother all the time. Like, your frontal lobe is not even fully developed until you're 25. So how, he's sleeping with LaWanda. I feel so bad for her because she probably thinking this relationship about to go somewhere. Like, sis, he humping you and thinking of Keisha. Like, it's a lot of mess. Like, Terry trying to become a man. His father is smothering him. Like, and then on top of that, they got the bird in the school on the boy. So, and then on top of that, you're still a child and your eye messed up. Like, Meech is a wild hooligan. Poor Nicole, like, I can understand, Nicole does come across disrespectful, but she's an angry child. Like, I watched my little first boyfriend get killed in front of me and had to lie about it.
And that's still recent, without no counseling or no help or nothing. They just
preach, girl.
As my mother, literally, you know what's going on. You know how my brothers move. And when Meech come in the house cussing, it's not a problem. Meech do this, it's not a problem. It's but Meech, but Terry. And as soon as I do so much is put on lip gloss, you ready to backhand me through the ceiling. Like, Nicole got a right to be upset too. My boobies are spilling out of my bra. My brother's got drug money. As a kid, it's not about drug money. My brother is out here bossed up and is willing to give me the money, but you as my parent won't allow it because you're too good for it. Well, if that's the case, get out the house because Meech drug money paid for that house. They pissing me off.
And how you really feel?
You can go behind that, Jay. I ain't going behind that. That's too much harm parts for me.
Yeah, she said it all right there.
I don't even think we need to even talk about that no more. Kato, be more careful.
Yeah, she said more than a mouthful.
Let me get y'all to a softer side of Lucille. Okay, Moochie, this is for you.
All right.
We saw Lucille break down, and she needed her mother. People, I don't care how old you get, at some point in time, whoever was the one that was responsible for raising you, they're going to always love you. You have those moments even as a full-grown adult where you need to go speak to them and get some love from them because it seems like life is too much. In this moment, she went to her mama. Her mama said, "You've always been good enough for me. It's that damn Chuck I don't like." Moochie, what did this scene do for you? What was they telling in the story with the mama and her baby?
Well, we know the mother don't like Chuck.
No.
The mother didn't want didn't want Lucille to marry Chuck.
No.
Because look, he must have been selling her dreams from a wishing well. Because, and the mother, you know how your mother see things before you see them.
Usually.
And she probably warned her, like, he's not the right person for you, but the heart wants what the heart wants.
The panties want what the panties want.
He probably told her he gonna be on. Yeah, he probably told her he gonna be on Motown with his guitar.
I want to know how you changing up your clothes this many times.
What?
You know,
wait a
like
minute.
how much clothes did you buy? She done when she walked in, she had on white.
The white, yeah, the
And
white.
come on, and the white. Come on, you done changed your clothes how many times? Like you a fashion plate. So did you go there to show out and show
She
off?
did.
She pulled up
She
in
did.
the
To show out and
Benz.
show off.
Yeah, pull up in the
She did.
Benz
That's why
with
you
the
got
new
that credit
outfits.
card in the baby name.
You ain't hear
Which
what
is
the family
wrong.
said on the
It
porch.
is. I was pissed off at her.
Yeah, the family was like either Uncle Chuck
Daddy hit the lottery.
now raises
The
and
pot called the kettle black with Terry. That whole thing pissed me off because you carrying product with mama in the car and you got your baby next. Come on.
Right.
I was mad at him I was mad at like 3 people this episode.
Oh, you could have been mad at 4. You could have been mad at T. You definitely gonna stay mad at Chuck. You never gonna be unmad at Chuck. You could have been mad at Coach Cop for the situation he doing. And and then there can be some anger with Lucille too now, because like we probably will let Lucille get away with everything she's doing. I know most of y'all women would. Us men ain't, but we know y'all women would. Except for the fact that she put that credit card in her daughter's name. Now, I get being in poverty and you finally get a moment where you just want to let your hair down, because I've been there. I've done that too. And it's like, it feels like spending that money that you don't have fixes your situation. But the next day when you wake up and you got these items that are not making you money, they losing you money, then you got this credit card that's putting your credit or your child's credit in danger, making life tougher for them. That's when reality hits you, and it's like, you know what? I might have been poor yesterday, but I was better in poverty yesterday than I am today. And
Shopping makes some people feel
To
better.
me, she might as well let Nicole take the money from Meech.
Might as well.
Better off doing
Might as
that.
well.
Come
She's
on.
better off.
How you-
Because look, she still broke the law.
Yeah.
She still broke the law.
She's a hypocrite. She's a
Yep.
hypocrite, and so is Charles.
How is Charles a hypocrite?
in my nerve.
He's a
What Charles
hypocrite
do?
too.
Yeah, I don't know
What
how
Charles
he a
do?
hypocrite. What do he do?
That
What Charles
magazine.
do?
That's why she was calling him a hypocrite, because he was looking at that magazine.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm not saying I feel like he's a hypocrite, but
right.
that's how she was trying to kick it to him. Like, you a hypocrite. And he like, no, you worse than me.
Yeah,
I
she
feel like
acted
I
like
don't
he
want
was
that man.
actually really cheating. He okay, if you go according to the Bible, everybody you lust or see, then you slept with him in your heart. But you don't need a magazine for that. So, like, is he really cheating on her? Like, if
I
you,
don't think he's cheating.
No.
I don't
I'm
think
just
so
saying that's
either.
how she's trying to spin it. You
I know. I think she tripping though. Like, she came at him like he was cheating because he had a magazine. Like, what? You
Her ego is
tripping?
hurt. Her
This
ego
is when
is
you do
hurt.
stuff
That's
like-
all it is. Her
A dude to
ego
be
is
like,
hurt.
well, since I'm being accused of it, I might as well do it.
I've heard people say that type of stuff for a lot of things. I never been that, but I know people do think that.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's going
Right,
to
right,
but,
right.
you know.
He might.
No,
I feel like
this is what I think.
I think he gonna get that third driver, that third leg.
I think, and this is what I'm gonna get at. I think Denise that he's worked with at the plant for all these years. I think either he been smashing her already, or he hired her and he about to smash her. And from the trailer breakdown, we seen Denise. It's Little Hood and Denise now.
Yeah.
She's ready to
some
get
hood.
down with everything too.
Yep, she ready to be about it. So Jay, I'm gonna start with you. Is this a daddy smash, or is this gonna be business and pleasure? Either way, we ain't supposed to mix the two.
Yeah, I think he been already having Denise on Denise and doing a few things, you know what I mean? And they already been working. That's probably his work wife. Y'all know if y'all been working in a long time with people. Yeah, you got your work wife, your work husband. I done had a work wife before. So, now let's play house. And he ain't getting none. And then they gonna start having the business, moving on. I think she pushed him into her arms, actually. Lucille kind of pushed him into another woman's arms inadvertently by cutting that water off. And I'm talking about that wet water.
And then got mad because he got nudie magazines. Like, bro, if you ain't gonna give me nothing, at least let me look at the magazine.
Right. Be glad it wasn't no woman's phone numbers you found.
be glad it won't no woman in the guitar package. You know,
women's pictures, right?
Real unreal.
That he blow up, that blows up.
It could have been Polaroid
with a big hole in the mouth. Like,
Khaleesi, do you think that, and keep in mind to all y'all, not only he bringing her to be a third driver, but they drive in large vehicles with a lot of space inside them. I'm just saying.
Man. So you think they gonna be in the back of the limo swinging the episode?
Back seat of the Jeep.
Back seat of the Lincoln swinging the episode. Khaleesi, how do you see this situation with Denise coming into the business and the daddy hiring her without even telling the partner of the business?
Actually, I do not think Charles is going to sleep with her, but I do think she has an important role. I think she's going to end up getting down with Meech and Terry and help moving the product. She is single mother. She want that money. She going to need that money. Meech going to do what he do best, you know, just as a sidebar, you know, if young Meech watches this. But no, seriously, I think that she did. Listen, I had to shoot my shot while I was there, and it looked like a 3 to me. I'm just saying. But no, for real, I think that that's going to be her role to play. I don't think that her and Charles are going to have any relations like that, but I do believe that she going to be down with helping Meech and Terry move that weight under Charles' nose. Under Charles' nose. I think that's going to be her role. And if you know, I think they do a really good job leaving like little power crumbs. I think that... Thank you, Terry. You know, I really appreciate it. And he kind of was just all half-assed, like, I think it's going to play back. Like, you know, I told you, like, I'm with making the money. Like, and she I don't know, she kind of, it could be the era, but she kind of gives off butchy vibes. I don't think she...
Yes, she do.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I don't think
she hooking up with Uncle Charles. It could come out later, like...
She might get some. They ride the line.
Well, you say it could be a conversation with Lucille later. You know how strong Lucille is. Are you sleeping with Charles? And she like, girl, I'm gay.
It seemed like everybody knew her already but Terry.
Right. And the way that they presented her as a single parent, and she's kind of got, like Khaleesi said, that hairdo, that's kind of like the gay hair. That's kind of like in the style frame of the gay, and the dress, too.
Yeah, rocking the lumberjack.
Yeah. So I can easily see that. Khaleesi, that's why we bring Khaleesi on this show, okay? You know, she used to be a junior member of Team Life Games. She is full-fledged Life Games now, damn it. Because she's picking up on stuff that we missed. That's girl, that's a good one right there. Moochie, finish it off for us. What you think about Denise now?
I agree. I feel like I don't think she's gonna have. I think she's gonna get down with Terry. That's gonna be Terry's silent partner. It's. I agree with it. I have something mentioned in it about it too. So I totally see this happening. And she already said you're not gonna be sorry that you lied.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I ain't forgot about y'all great chatters. Y'all saying the same thing. AG said it in the chat too. Check out the chat. Let me see here. I saw somebody else. Stan Jackson swinging AH. Okay. Savannah Butch cut. Yep. And let's see here. And Savannah again. She might want. Oh Lord, let me take that down before I get in YouTube trouble. Let's just say Savannah says she likes to lick things that are hairy, okay, and it's not on men, okay. So that's where she was going with that.
Yeah, she liked the box.
Yeah. She liked that box. I'm getting us on the off ramp, y'all. So let me get to the scene where Meech done collected his money that he done went and got from Rail, looking like who he looked like, Mooch.
CB4, where you at, right? That's where he got it from.
So he goes back to K9's crib, and K9's got all these different people in there having a little gambling house, right? And there's one dude in here that's loud as hell. K9 said, you got to keep your eye on people that's loud as hell. I'm reading between the tea leaves on that. I think he's foreshadowing. So after that, he takes Meech into the room, and he said, I caught that Cinderella mother effer. You violate, we annihilate, and I knew it was him because we fit the shoe. Let me see here. Moochie, it's on you. You started out.
Yo. Okay, so we going with this whole dude at the bar, at the gambling spot. His days is numbered. The countdown starts with his life. So he's not going to be around for long. The countdown starts now. He's not going to be here for long.
K9 want him alive.
And it's going to be a test. It's going to be a test for K9. K9 is testing Meech right now. And let's see if he passes with flying colors.
K9 said he want him alive, Mooch.
I know that. And he's got to bring him there. So what's going to happen once he gets there?
Oh. What you got, Jay?
Yeah, I mean, this dude that was just showing Meech that if anybody violate, I ain't gonna let nobody slide. And as far as Big Mouth, I mean, he is kind of taking it a little too far, messing with his woman, loud, being obnoxious. So I don't know. He testing him. We gonna see.
And I'll say one more thing.
Yeah,
he's gonna test Meech where he brings him there, but he's gonna show Meech what's gonna happen to people like that.
Make another
that
example.
Disrespect him, and he's gonna show him the example that he's gonna make.
Now, Khaleesi, how many times do K9 got to show Meech that he ain't playing? He done killed Big L. He killed that other dude, the coach at the high school basketball game. He done killed this dude. Damn, Meech, get the picture, man.
Right.
Your name is K9, okay? How many more people you got?
People like that, you kind of, it's almost like the girl in school that everybody like, she ain't get beat up yet, that's why she keep talking, but then she get beat up every time and she still keep talking. Meech is that person that you could literally dangle death in front of his face like, Meech, and he's still gonna go forward. That's just him. Like, he know he dealing with a psychopath, but Meech is not scared of anything. Like, you know what I mean? He don't back down lightly. Like, the game would have had me shook the moment dude killed that little boy instead of my sister. That would have just had me like, nah, y'all gotta go. If I'm doing this, I gotta be somewhere else. But Meech is fearless. That's just his approach. So honestly, like I said, like somebody in the chat said earlier, and I think we all have come to an agreement, it's just gonna be battle of the Kukarooskies later on. Like, once Lamar get his strength back, and however, whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if Lamar the one that take out K9, and then it's just him and Meech on some this nigga's alive type. Like, it's so many ways they could go with this if they keep the writing good and realistic. No more people out fresh out of a coma.
I'm with you on that, Khaleesi. K9 is gonna die. Like,
definitely.
Book it. Just book it. Just book it.
He reminds me of Ramsay from Game of Thrones. Like, he just murderous and loves murder. And people who love like murder in that capacity are just so like, I'm ruthless and I am that. Those are the ones that go out disgustingly bad. I mean, look how Lamar almost went out. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting for K9 Days' number. He's not gonna make it into season 2. I think he's the big bad of this season, mixed with Lamar, and we just gonna see how that pans out. But he's not gonna make it into season 2. I'm saying that now.
He remind me of Kane from Snowfall. You know, just
I would love to see a fight to the death, though.
Between Lamar and K9?
Definitely.
My money on Lamar.
Huh?
My money on Lamar.
My money's on Lamar. I think everybody's going to be rooting for him. I already said that. Everybody going to be rooting for him.
The rain can't be stopped. Okay?
He's going to think he's doing a favor for Meech. Like how he did Big L.
So is Lamar going to get his strength back by packing the big girl in the bathroom she can't fit in again? Is that one way he's going to get his...
like that? He got that bag and everything. She might have to ride it. She might have to ride it, y'all.
Bust that Ziploc bag.
Yeah, very emotional. You don't want all of this and then it be all. That's like that's not close to me bad. You know what I'm saying?
That's some R. Kelly type like stuff right there.
Like
Oh my good, ladies and gentlemen, we're to the last. We're to the last thing I'm gonna discuss with you. Be sure. Check us out on TikTok, man. Download the podcast. It'll be up in like 15 minutes. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram. We everywhere, man. Follow the team. All right. We're going to go from Khaleesi and end with Jay. The brothers got into a heated argument. I think this needed to happen. T saved his brother. His brother didn't ask for it, but he saved him. Meech is not accepting of the help because he's still so frustrated that T left the game, and he's probably kind of like, you're going to get in and you're going to get out. Khaleesi, talk to us about what was it that created this brawl between the brothers, sibling rivalry.
Oh, Meech's feelings are still hurt from last season. You heard the pain in that boy voice. You gonna walk away from your brother like he was really hurt.
He was bad.
Meech is a killer. He wear black Air Forces, but he light skinned. It's the perfect contrast.
Right, that's right. Yep.
It's hilarious, but I mean, anybody who has siblings know, like, sometimes it gets the blows. Like, I remember the first time I fought my brother, like, it was just me and my older brother, and he was kind of just, sometimes older siblings throw their weight around, and I don't remember clocking him, but I remember his nose bleeding, and I saw my light flash, but I clocked him. So,
what's y'all age difference?
First blood, but no, all of that to say, you fight your siblings. Just like when you real close with your first cousins and stuff like that, you fight your cousins. This is family. I'm gonna beat on you, but can't nobody else touch you. Yeah. I don't know why Meech thought, however, he don't whoop Terry ass, because that's not the case. I feel like that was a nice little even, and if it would have ride on, like, Terry would have yoked him up.
I thought it was even too. I ain't think Meech won.
I did, but that's
he gonna kick his ass again. Come on.
Yeah, even when your parent get too old to really beat you, and then I'm gonna whoop you again, it's like.
He was just like this with his coat. He popped his collar, you might as well say. He was like,
listen, Terry popped his collar, popped his eye, and kept it moving. He wasn't.
Damn.
But no, that's right.
I loved it. I did. Like I said, this is realistic. And Nicole, obviously being a sibling that's not in it, like, you know what? I'm sick of y'all niggas. I'm going inside the movie theater. Like, it was perfect. That was literally like a realistic family scene. I love that. But like I said, it's all stemming from hurt feelings, but Meech does have a point. In an older sibling sense, he always felt the need to also protect Terry. Even when he pissed off, he's still gonna protect his brother, and he's absolutely right. You gotta pick a side, bro. You can't halfway be in the game and halfway be out, because you're gonna get caught lacking. Your mind is not completely in it. Either you're gonna be in it 100% and your head is on a swivel, or you're gonna be out, and because I'm your brother, your head is still on a swivel. Pick a side. And Terry already know what it is. He missed that money. Terry don't want to sit there and do a 9 to 5, making about $50 a day, when he was spending that on dinner and chains and gas and car. You know what I'm saying? So he's at a crossroad. But once again, Terry's a kid. I want the money, but I want to do right. I know what this lifestyle leads to, but look at where we are. And that's the story for a lot of us that are,
a lot.
That are people of color. And I mean, it happens to, white people too, but that's not the focus right now. Like, it happens a lot in these communities. You want to make your way out, but how? You know what I mean? You look at the basketball players and things like that, when people say, all you can do is basketball or rap, or sometimes there are no other avenues. Everybody is not book smart. Everybody doesn't have a supportive family that's like, hey, let me push you. You could do this. Where the money at? You know what I'm saying? Girls strip, girls hoe, they IG mod. It happens. Money makes the world go round, and if your hand not in, you outside, and don't nobody not want to see that at the table. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel bad for Terry, because we know how it all ends, but from the beginning, no child says, hey, I want to grow up and be locked up. You want to be a princess. You want to be rich. You want to be the president. You know what I mean? Nobody asks for the BS, but that's life. That's how it does us. You know what I mean? So it's sad, but I like it.
I'm glad I ain't got to go behind that again.
Said everything. Ain't nothing else left to say. Ain't nothing to go behind.
You're doing good.
I know. Leave some points on the table for everybody else to say next. That's all. You don't have to say every point.
I totally agree with what you're saying with this whole sibling rivalry. He's gonna come back in the game. We already know this, but how much is going to be with his father not knowing? Is he going to be moving product unbeknownst to him? That's what I want to know.
What you got, Jay?
I mean, they was beefing brothers, but it ain't nothing too serious. They ain't really do too much. I thought it was funny she threw the popcorn in there, but,
Yeah.
But, they'll be all right. They'll be back together. They'll make it.
Hey, like they said, wound to the tomb, nigga. Wound to the tomb. That's what he said.
Yeah,
so, ladies
and gentlemen, he's just mad that he's got, on the fence with everything.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with him. And Terry want to be in, but he don't. You know, he saved him. He didn't have to save him. If he really wanted the game to be over, he could have let his brother get caught. But he didn't.
Yeah, I feel like Meech's cockiness gets in the way of himself sometimes.
Yeah, and I agree with Moochie and Lex. Terry's going to pick up on B. Mickey first and probably take him out. You know, probably handle the business for him. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. I will be back tomorrow for Your Honor with Crystal. And it's been a while since y'all seen her on TV. She wants her point. We're going to give it to her. And the show is really good. If y'all haven't seen Your Honor, the first episode, bananas.
We're going to get to it, right?
Bananas.
We're going to talk about
bananas.
Honor.
Then Godfather Harlem come on tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. Not to be outdone by The Last of Us, the best zombie movie you're going to ever see, with 4 types of undead people. You got clickers, you got stalkers, you got punchers. Oh, man. Whew. Get ready, because your boy's reviewing everything. Godfather Harlem is Monday with Larry and Miss K. Last of Us is Tuesday with me and Lex the Targaryen. So stay tuned to all the crew. Everybody's putting out videos for this good stuff. Moochie's going to be doing an after party tomorrow night. What time is your after party, Moochie?
What, with Your Honor? I guess whatever time you in, I'm on the heels of you.
Okay.
So,
Jay, he doing after parties on Monday. What time's your after parties on Monday, Jay?
Yeah, well, I mean, on Sunday, I'm going to be doing at 10.
10 o'clock.
What you call it? What is it? I forgot now.
Your Honor?
No. From
HBO.
HBO.
Oh, The Last of Us.
Last of Us at 10. And then I'll be doing, I don't know if I'll be able to watch. I might do Godfather Harlem tomorrow too, a little bit. But then I'll do, either Monday at 10, either Godfather Harlem or the Your Honor. So I'm put it up. But yeah, same time.
And Khaleesi, she'll be hanging with me, and then she's going to drop her IP real soon. So I'll let you guys know when we're going to have that candid interview and drop some of that music. Don't forget to like our video, comment, subscribe. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Deuces.